Feeding the world, the dawn of the Green Revolution. The Green Revolution, a period of significant agricultural transformation, emerged in the mid-20th century. This revolution aimed to address the pressing issue of global hunger by increasing food production worldwide. With a focus on developing countries, it promised a future where food scarcity would be a relic of the past. Driven by technological advancements and fueled by the desire to combat famine, the Green Revolution rapidly gained momentum. It fundamentally changed how crops were grown, harvested, and distributed across the globe. This period saw a paradigm shift in agricultural practices, marking a turning point in our relationship with food production. The Green Revolution wasn't just about producing more food, it was about ensuring food security for a rapidly growing global population. It aimed to create a more stable and equitable food system, particularly for nations grappling with poverty and malnutrition. However, this seemingly noble endeavor was not without its drawbacks. As the Green Revolution progressed, concerns arose about its long-term sustainability and the potential consequences for the environment and traditional farming communities. Technological advancements, seeds of change. At the heart of the Green Revolution lay a set of groundbreaking technological innovations. These advancements played a pivotal role in boosting agricultural yields and transforming traditional farming practices. One of the most significant breakthroughs was the development of high-yielding varieties of staple crops like rice and wheat. These high-yielding varieties, bred for their increased productivity, promised significantly higher yields compared to traditional varieties. However, to achieve their full potential, they required specific growing conditions, including the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. This marked a shift towards industrialized agriculture, relying heavily on chemical inputs. Another cornerstone of the Green Revolution was the widespread adoption of chemical fertilizers. These fertilizers provided crops with essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, boosting their growth and yield. While effective in increasing production, their overuse had unintended consequences, leading to soil degradation and water pollution. Alongside fertilizers, synthetic pesticides became an integral part of Green Revolution agriculture. These chemicals effectively controlled pests and diseases that could decimate crops, further contributing to increased yields. However, their indiscriminate use raised concerns about their impact on human health, biodiversity, and the environment. A bountiful harvest impacts on food security. The Green Revolution's impact on global food security was undeniable. The adoption of high-yielding varieties, coupled with the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, led to a significant increase in crop yields. This surge in food production played a crucial role in alleviating hunger in many parts of the world. The increased food supply also had a direct impact on prices. As crops became more abundant, their prices dropped, making food more affordable and accessible to a larger segment of the population. This in turn contributed to improved nutrition and health outcomes, particularly in developing countries. The Green Revolution's success in boosting food production offered a beacon of hope in the fight against hunger. It demonstrated the potential of science and technology to address pressing global challenges and improve the lives of millions. However, this success came at a cost. The reliance on chemical inputs and monoculture practices, while effective in increasing yields, had long-term consequences for the environment and the sustainability of agricultural systems. Section 4. The environmental price tag, the shadow of progress. While the Green Revolution brought about a significant increase in food production, it also cast a long shadow on the environment. The intensive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, while boosting yields, had detrimental effects on soil health, water quality, and biodiversity. The overuse of chemical fertilizers led to nutrient imbalances in the soil, making it less fertile over time. This degradation of soil health reduced its ability to retain water and nutrients, making it more susceptible to erosion and desertification. The runoff of excess fertilizers and pesticides into rivers, lakes, and groundwater contaminated water sources, posing risks to both human and aquatic life. This pollution disrupted delicate ecosystems, leading to a decline in fish populations and the proliferation of harmful algal blooms. Moreover, the widespread use of pesticides had unintended consequences for biodiversity. While targeting specific pests, these chemicals also harmed beneficial insects, birds, and other organisms that play crucial roles in maintaining a healthy ecosystem. Section 5. Beyond the fields, social and economic consequences. The Green Revolution's impact extended beyond the environment, influencing social and economic structures within farming communities. While it brought prosperity to some, it also exacerbated existing inequalities and created new challenges for smallholder farmers. The shift towards industrialized agriculture favored larger farms that could afford the necessary inputs like fertilizers, pesticides, and machinery. This led to the consolidation of land holdings, as smaller farmers, unable to compete, were often forced to sell their land or abandon farming altogether. The Green Revolution's emphasis on monoculture, the practice of growing a single crop over large areas, also had social implications. It led to a decline in crop diversity as farmers abandoned traditional varieties in favor of high-yielding varieties. This loss of agrobiodiversity eroded the resilience of agricultural systems and threatened food security in the long run. Furthermore, the increased reliance on purchased inputs like fertilizers and pesticides trapped many farmers in a cycle of debt. The high cost of these inputs, coupled with fluctuating market prices for their produce, made it difficult for smallholder farmers to escape poverty. Section 6. Legacy of the Green Revolution, a mixed basket. The Green Revolution stands as a complex and multifaceted chapter in the history of agriculture. It undoubtedly saved millions from starvation by significantly increasing food production and making it more accessible. However, its reliance on intensive chemical use and monoculture practices came at a significant environmental cost. The degradation of soil health, water pollution, and loss of biodiversity are lasting legacies of this agricultural revolution. Moreover, the social and economic consequences, including the displacement of smallholder farmers and the erosion of traditional agricultural knowledge, cannot be ignored. As we grapple with the challenges of feeding a growing global population while addressing climate change and environmental degradation, the lessons learned from the Green Revolution are more relevant than ever. Moving forward, we need to embrace a more holistic approach to agriculture, one that prioritizes ecological sustainability, social justice, and the preservation of traditional knowledge. Though this means investing in agroecological practices, promoting crop diversity, and empowering smallholder farmers, ensuring that future generations inherit a healthy planet and a resilient food system.